Today we're going to be looking at the coordinate plane. Please follow along with your doodle notes and copy my notes onto your page. First, let's review some vocabulary. Up in the right-hand corner, it says the coordinate plane is made of two intersecting blank, one horizontal and one vertical. Let's take a look at the coordinate plane. This is the coordinate plane. Please pick a colored marker and let's highlight this line right here. This is a line that's called the y-axis. It's vertical. So please write y-axis. The other line is horizontal. Pick a different color and highlight that line and write that this is called the x-axis. And together, when they cross, they create the coordinate plane, and they're actually just number lines. So please write that down in the top right-hand box. Now, the coordinate plane is actually divided into 4 quadrants. Quad means 4. The first quadrant we call quadrant 1, and I'm going to say Q1. This is quadrant 1. Please write that down. To the left, we call this Q2, or quadrant 2. Please write that down. The third quadrant is, you could probably guess, called quadrant 3. And then the last quadrant is quadrant 4. Make sure you have written down all of the quadrants onto your page. Notice that the directions of the quadrants is going counterclockwise. That means opposite of clockwise. It's going to the left. Finally, the last vocabulary word that you need to know is pointing right here. Notice that this arrow is pointing right where the x-axis and the y-axis cross. This is called the origin. You might have heard the word origin before, like origin story. It's where everything starts. It's the beginning. And when you graph points, you always have to start at the origin. And the points, which we'll talk about more, of the origin is 0, 0. So please make sure and write that down. Once you have finished copying my notes, turn the paper over. Okay, now we're going to learn about how to plot points. Go ahead and look at the top right corner in the star. It says that an ordered pair identifies a point and contains an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. Whenever we write an ordered pair, we always write them inside of parentheses. The first number is always x. It's the number that represents the x-coordinate. And then the second number is always the y, the y-coordinate. And they're separated by a comma. And this is how we write ordered pairs. Please write this down. Let's go ahead and highlight our axes again. Let's highlight the x-axis in the same color that we did on the other side, and the y-axis with the same color that we did on the other side. One thing that you need to know is that on the x-axis, the origin right here starts with 0. This is 0 where they cross. Going to the right, they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as you would expect. And then going to the left are negative numbers. So we go -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. On the y-axis, again, where it crosses at the origin, that's 0. Going up are positive numbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. And then going down are negative numbers. -1, -2, -3. And we always count where the lines cross. We never count inside in the middle of a space, in the middle of a square. Okay, and so on. So in order to plot an ordered pair, we always start at the origin. The origin we write as 0, because the x-coordinate is 0, and the y-coordinate is also 0. So the origin is always 0, 0. We start there. And then we count out the x-coordinate. So the x-coordinate is always going to go right or left. So from the origin, you always go right or left first. And then from there, we count out the y-coordinate. So after you go right or left, then you're going to go up or down. So let's try this out. Let's imagine that I asked you to plot the point. Let's say, I'm going to put example. You're going to write this down, please. Let's have you, we're going to write parentheses, and let's have you plot the point 3, 5. So we start at the origin, right here. And first we're going to go to the right three times. 1, 2, 3. And then from there, we're going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the point 3, 5 is right there with a comma in between. Sometimes you'll also be asked to identify the coordinate point, the ordered pair, for a point. So let's practice. Let's go ahead and figure out what the point is for this point right here, the ordered pair. So starting at the origin, right here, it's almost like following a treasure map. I'm trying to get to the point up there, starting from the origin. I can only go right or left first, and then I can go up and down. So first, to get to that point, I'm going to go to the right once, and then from there, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the ordered pair for that point is 1, 9. If I want to get to this point right here, I'm going to start at the origin, and this time I have to go left. I have to go in the negative direction. So I go 1, 2, that's -2, and from there I go up, which is in the positive direction, 1. So my ordered pair for this point is -2, 1. Please pause and make sure that you're following along and writing this on your paper. We have 2 more points to practice. We're going to practice finding this one and this one. So starting at the origin, I'm going to go either left or right first, and in this case I have to go left. I'm going to go -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So my first my x-coordinate for this ordered pair is -6. And from -6, I'm going to go down. So I'm going to be going in the negative direction. -1, 2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. So my second number is -9. And that's the ordered pair for this point. Okay, finally, let's go and find this point. Starting at the origin, I'm going to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my first point is 7. Put a comma in between. And then from there, from 7, I'm going to go down, which means it's going to be negative. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. So my second number is -6. And then I close that parentheses. Pause and make sure that you have copied all of these notes. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this little part right here where it says ordered pairs for quadrant 1. Ordered pairs for quadrant 1. Remember, quadrant 1 is this first quadrant right here. The numbers in quadrant 1 are always going to be positive because we're looking at the positive side of the X number line and the positive side of the Y number line. So we're going to put positive, that's the symbol for positive, and positive. Both numbers are always positive. If we go to quadrant 2, the X coordinate will always be negative because it goes in the negative direction on the number line. So quadrant 1 is negative. But the Y is positive because we have to go up to get into that quadrant. For quadrant 3, the numbers are always going to be negative for the X coordinate and also negative for the Y coordinate because we're going in the negative directions for both the X and the Y coordinate. And then finally, quadrant 4, the X is going to be positive and the Y is going to be negative. Please make sure that you have written the pluses and minuses in all 4 of those. Now let's imagine that I have a point on an axis like this, on a number line, on the line, X or Y axis. My ordered pair would be -8 because I went, starting from the origin, I went to the left, -8 spaces. But I'm there. I don't have to go up or down. So since I don't have to go up or down, I would put 0. Let's try it on the y-axis. Let's pretend that I had a point right here. The ordered pair, if I start at the origin, I don't have to go right or left to get there. So my first number is going to be 0, and then I have to go down three spaces, so -3. So my ordered pair would be 0, -3. So if you have a point on an axis, so points on an axis, please write this down, do not lie in any quadrants. The points are not in a quadrant, they're between quadrants. So they're not in any quadrant. All right, so it says the plural of axis. That means if you're talking about more than one axis, we call that axes. So you're going to write it like this. It looks like you're saying axes, like the tool, but it's not. It's pronounced axes. Here we have a few more reminders. The number on the left, this one right here, is the X coordinate. Please write this down. And the number on the right, the second number, this -6, is the Y coordinate. So here are some nice reminders that the right and up are positive movements, and the left and down are negative movements. All right, last but not least, go ahead up to here. There's a little word box, and it says try plotting 3, -2. So I'm going to have you do this on your own. It says try plotting 3, -2. Start at the origin, count 3 units to the right, then 2 units down. After that, try to plot -1, 5.